Hey guys, it's Azanamani here, welcome to my new Let's Play of Quantum Conundrum! Let's do some science, baby. So yes, Quantum Conundrum. This game is awesome. I love it. It's freaking amazing. Now I'm not sure about the exact details about it, but I know that the creators of Portal were involved in this. I know there's something about it, like this is somewhat of a, I wouldn't say successor necessarily, but it's got a very Portal vibe to it, and you'll definitely see what I mean when we get into the game. But man, this game is, it's a puzzle game if you couldn't already tell, and I really like puzzle games, and yeah, I mean, let's just get right into it. New game, yes. And we're loading dimensions.
Once upon a time. That's how these things usually start, yes? A sister took pity on her brilliant, prolific, and incredible brother. She had somehow gotten it in her head that he might be lonely, or at least that's what she claims. And so, on a perfectly fine, productive Friday afternoon, the sister picked up her son from the Elwood Academy for Boys and dropped the aggravating child off on the brother's doorstep. Now the boy, had visited Quadrangle Manor on a few occasions. Each time was complete with a grand entrance from the brother, who was in fact a professor and inventor with a profound and soaring intellect. With each visit, the inventions he exhibited became more slick and cutting edge. The boy eagerly awaited the revealing of the professor's latest contrivance, but this, the most captivating of visits, started a bit differently. Well, let's see here. If I configure the transdimensional velocity regulator at approximately 0.887 microseconds per. Oh, you're here? I have the most incredible invention to show you this visit. Unfortunately, I'm a bit indisposed at the moment.
So yes, we're now in Quantum Conundrum. Now, something I should mention right off the bat is you may or may not have noticed one of the more obvious things.
If you take your luggage into the foyer, I will join you as soon as I can.
You got it. This is my luggage, by the way. You like it? It's pretty good. I can toss it over there-ish. Okay. Similar to Portal, there is someone talking a lot of the time, so yeah, like I'm obviously going to stay silent for it, but you know, when you're doing puzzles and stuff, they won't be like talking too vividly. But yes, so I can put that there if I want. I'll press this button right here. It's kind of interesting because the use button is click rather than
machine.
Whoa! It's because my controller is plugged in and it's vibrating next to me. That's interesting. Oh, golly. Okay, that dropped to the ground. Alright, don't worry about it. Anyway, so one of the cool things about this game, I love it actually, there are paintings everywhere. Now, I'm not sure if they necessarily specify who they all are, but that is Dr. Quadrangle. He is the, or Professor Quadrangle. He's the guy that's talking to us right now. Our uncle. So yes. And there are all kinds of paintings in the game, and they get really cool.
A safety release for the door up there somewhere.
What the hell?
Where on earth did I put that?
Wait, can I? Oh, I probably have to use this actually. Durr. If you get in trouble, if I'm there.
Isn't quite right here.
I know. Whoa, Jesus! I'm having trouble with the first puzzle, so
no.
What? Ah! Well, that's just disconcerting. Okay, dokie. Well, I'm fairly sure that's not supposed to happen. Alrighty. Okay. Yep, oop, yep, alrighty. Where'd my luggage go? Alrighty.
Wait, what just happened? I'm not entirely sure where I am right now. The security uplink on my watch still seems to work, so I can see you and... Hello? You can hear me, right? Jump around a bit if you can.
You got it. I love jumping.
It seems as if I can still tap into the intercom system. Well, I most certainly can't do better than this. Testing.
There.
Yeah.
Ha, much better. Now, what in the world are you doing here? Were you supposed to be here today? No matter. Well, judging from the current underwhelming amount of light in this room, we're still on backup power. My head is killing me. It seems as though I now possess a rather large epidural hematoma. A bump on the head.
That's what I call
Do
my bumps.
me and yourself a favor and head to the front hall. There's a way to restart the power grid.
I want to see if I can pick up bits of armor. Oh, I can walk into them apparently.
Last I remember, I was in the new technology sector, and then... I don't know. I do think the failsafe was tripped
that's
accidentally. Unfortunately, the front door will remain in lockdown until you can restore the power.
Well,
If you head over to my office over on the left, you should be able to restart the manor's power grid.
You have a huge mansion and your office is confined to this small little area. Hello there. Every time I come in here, it looks like he's flipping the bird, but yes, that's a very interesting thing. Man, I wish we could find a glove like that. Oh, there it is.
Should be the one.
Which was the switch? Ah, this one. Boop. Yeah.
Well, that wasn't as effective as I'd hoped.
Oh.
You'll have to reactivate the generators in each sector in order to lift the current lockdown.
Well
Just
put.
take the glove in the box with you. I wish you could see my facial expression right now, as I am not pleased.
Peculiar. Alrighty.
What
So
you are
now we
holding
have the
is
glove.
an early prototype of the interdimensional shift device, or IDS device for short. It's one piece of my latest invention that should come in handy. Get it?
Name
You
of
know,
the
because it's a
treasure.
glove.
Oh, the puns in this game are fucking fantastic. So yes, we have this glove here. The only thing that that's kind of a little bit disappointing, you don't get to see the first person of me actually using the glove, but you know, it's there in heart. I also love this room because if you look at his different like blueprints for inventions and stuff, they're fairly interesting. Like look, that's like a Tyrannosaurus with a lot of batteries hooked up to him. What else we got here? Yes, the interdimensional shift taco, the IDST. Basically the glove except taco version. Now that's something that you would see in Plants vs Zombies too, I think. Let's see, black hole toothpaste, singularity toothbrush, toothpaste retubinator. Oh, I see. It makes it go back into the tube. Oh, that's genius. Oh man, there's all kinds of awesome like inventions here. This is where you select your levels, obviously. Cat always lands on their feet in there. That's pretty good. Nuclear clothes dryer. This is always necessary. And blueprint tube. Okay, so things to explain. Over here is a place called the R&D lab. I don't even know if we can open this. Yeah, we need blueprints. That's a collectible you can get. But this is essentially the hub room where we go to all the different worlds and stuff.
If you can access the generator at the back of each wing, we might be able to lift the lockdown on the rest of the house. It seems as if the breaker did unlock the blue wing. Well, I suppose you should start there first.
But yeah, obviously this is the area we want to go for World 1, or Level 1 if you will. And I love this painting. Mustaches. My friend Aaron, he actually, for my birthday a year or two ago, he got me a poster.
There's
of
something I
mustaches.
must tell
It's
you.
brilliant.
My latest invention has required me to make a few adjustments to the house since the last time you barged in. I mean, visited.
I try not to screw around
Now, one
too
of the
much.
topics that our family has been studying for several generations are rifts existing between various dimensions. I've been able to develop a power source that will channel enough energy into one of these dimensional rifts that it can be widened enough to travel through.
So as you can see, these are the first two inventions that he had in the opening cutscene. That's the jetpack that he had, and there's the freeze ray, and that's what happened to their fate. They just kind of fucked up. But you know, oh man, I love it. This game it's so quirky.
The glove controls the power source, which allows you to travel to whichever dimension has rifts in the area.
Huh? Dimensional shifting glove.
You won't have control over the ability to switch dimensions yet.
Aw.
Just be patient.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize that one was there. The best thing is, like, if you're wondering
This
what all
door
these
is using one of my inventions, the repetitive, periodic, articulating gruidae, or a drinking bird, except it's far more advanced.
far more advanced. Yeah, you can actually pick them up and bring them places. It's pretty cool. I think actually we need it over there, to be honest. Yes, we do. But yeah, if you're wondering about what paintings mean, we will get explanations for them as we go on.
Well, because your glove is an early prototype, it has a few limitations in terms of dimension accessibility and the distance it can be from a receptacle in order to function.
A shift in perspective. So
This is such an early experiment with
possible.
dimensional shifting, so I decided to have it triggered remotely with the drinking bird. Instead of operating a door, the bird will trigger a dimensional shift.
So you see that little tube
There's an
goes in
IDS
there.
battery in the machine that will power the dimensions, which in this case is Fluffy Dimension.
Fluffy
In addition to
Dimension!
Fluffy being embarrassingly adorable, it's also rather useful because everything is 10 times lighter than normal.
So basically what he's saying is we have this safe here, you can't lift it up. What are you talking about? It's a fucking safe. But in the Fluffy Dimension, suddenly it's light enough for us to... Oh, alright. The only problem is we have a time limit for each thing. Now, one of my... I just love this aspect of the game. You look at this painting up here of this guy pressing the button, the butler. In the Fluffy Dimension, he's wearing a bird suit. Now, if you couldn't already tell, there are multiple dimensions in the game, and each one, every time, you look at a different, like, painting, and they'll all have things related to that dimension. So if it's fluffy, it's
Though
like
that looks like
cutesy
a
stuff.
regular
Yeah.
scale, it is in fact a portable kinetic mass-to-electricity converter.
So yeah, just put this safe on the button, that's basically what he's saying. Yeah. Yeah. And like, so... Oh, okay, so it's
There's
just,
that
this-
lovely bird again. Sometimes I call him Desmond.
Yes. Desmond, I believe, is also the name of the butler that we saw in the painting.
Something to note. Since you're holding a version of the IDS device, you, in fact, are not the you in an alternate dimension. Let me try that again. You remain constant, so no matter the dimension, your mass, shape, speed, and personality remain the same.
Yes. The thing is, though, that these little IDS device plugs things here, they're very important. I just took it out by accident. But yes, very, very, very important indeed. So anyway, yeah. So if you couldn't already notice some of the resemblance to Portal, first off, you got your cubes, which are replaced by safes in this, and buttons, which are like pressure plate things. So, you know, things like that. Of course, it brings in its own mechanics, but it's got the basic kind
You
of
should
things going
throw
on
that
there.
IDS battery into the receptacle mounted on the
I
wall.
love this as well. So if I am good at this, which I might not be.
That receptacle
Yeah.
will distribute the power source around the room, allowing you to now use your IDS device to switch dimensions at your leisure.
So yeah, basically, I just press E, and I can change the instance. However, unlike Portal, once you get your like upgraded thing, or like in the thing, it's only for this room. So some puzzles will require me to find the actual switch for it and put it into this machine here, and then I can use the dimension for this room by pressing E in this case. So the puzzle is pretty simple. Put this on the button and boop, opens up doobly-doo.
Yeah! As I mentioned, dimensional rifts in the manner are magnified by the stabilizing energy from the IDS receptacle and batteries. This is what enables you to slip between dimensions when you're wearing the IDS glove.
I don't know why I'm suffering some frame rate. If you guys seen that, I'm sorry.
Ah, that's Dolly. Dynamic Object Linear Ligation Interface.
I
To
love
you,
Dolly.
a cloning device. I like my house just so. So I decided to add functionality to her to keep everything consistent.
Whoa!
I'll need to tune that later.
God damn it, Dolly. I love Dolly as well. Like, they're really cool because it looks at you. It freaking looks at you, and occasionally like sticks its tongue out and everything. But essentially, like, he's created a freaking cloning device. So that's how, if in case anyone's wondering how he gets enough money to make this giant ass mansion, that's how. Anyway, so this puzzle I think is fairly simple. But here's an interesting thing, which I mean, should I explain this now? Well, if you saw, we had like this window here, and then Dolly shot a thing at us. Safe, so like if we throw this at it, it's like, oh, won't do that. But if we get it, throw it, change dimension, smash right through. So that could become like a handy thing to know later on. I'm pretty sure there'll be a puzzle fairly soon explaining it for us, but you know, thought I'd do that. So just moving on to this next one here. Ah, yes, lasers. Ah, okay. Oh. So you can see Dolly here is constantly shooting out furniture.
These are my own particular hybrid
just don't need
beams
to
of
explain.
carbon dioxide and neodymium dope yttrium aluminum garnet lasers using an alternating ray configuration. gives them an extra kick.
That's what I'm talking about. So now that we've destroyed the lasers, we've given us a couch. So as you can see, it was explaining to us what the lasers do by constantly shooting shit into it. Now what am I doing here? Oh, that's right. I'm just going to grab this couch here. Wait for this laser beam to go. You can't necessarily see it over there, but that is actually a pressure plate. Yeah. And I'll power this over here and we can walk right through. Perfect.
Unfortunately, the breaking of this glass is a necessary evil. Don't take that as permission to do it elsewhere.
Basically that means do it everywhere. So, some dollies, you press the button and it activates them. Bah! That presses the button there. However, there should also be a button to... this one.
Just letting you know that you reset the glass.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yep, and like that resets the glass, and oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, that was a mistake. Let's see here. What do I need to even do in this? I need to press that button, and I also need the glass reset. I think when I press this, the thing goes away. Oh, of course. Just put that in the center there. Move over here. Break it. All soundless. Easy. Sweet. I haven't played this game in... Thank you very much for that phone. Okay. Instead, next time on Let's Play Quantum Conundrum, we'll continue playing through this area of the game. Don't necessarily know how I'm gonna say that. Anyway, so yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Things are getting heavy.